A moment's peace. Lucanus and Spite celebrate their alliance.
Do you think they're wondering why you ordered a drink for the empty chair?
If they are, they won't tell anyone. The crows own this cafe.
Smells like Lucanus.
Just try it.
So, are you two okay now? Since you didn't kill Ilario, I mean.
We still hurt him. That humiliation in front of everyone, he'll never forgive that. So there's peace, for the moment at least.
Oh, good.
How is your grandmother doing?
You've met her. She was hewn out of dragonbone. She's pretending not to be upset by Ilario's betrayal and my possession. Which means she's making everyone else as miserable as possible. Except Dea. She likes Dea.
Okay.
Are the other Talons okay with the whole abomination thing?
Probably not. But they prefer me to Ilario or the Venatori. I suppose the crows have had worse first Talons.
It must feel good to just relax with a cup of coffee and not worry about everything.
I'm not sure Spite's enjoying it, but yes.
What is it?
What does that mean exactly?
He doesn't eat, but a promise is a promise.
Yeah.
I don't know what I thought it would be like, getting out of the ossuary, getting my life back.
You mean you didn't spend all that time dreaming about having coffee with your inner demon?
I did dream of coffee.
Yeah, that's something.
If this is my life now, I'll take it.
I wonder if there would have been an option to let him get rid of... Well, get rid of Spite. Obviously, I wouldn't have done it, but I would have liked to know if there was an option. Maybe I'll check that after I'm done with the game. Okay, any more side quests around here? Olive Forest, Treviso, Hall of Valor, Necropolis Halls. Nope, we're good. Anyone has something to say? Nope, but they have a talk and they have a talk. Alright.
The butcher was messed up.
He turned himself inside out. That is not right.
No, I mean... It's on Tom crap. The butcher was out from under the Cune. He had all this freedom. And he loved Treviso. He could have moved there like how my mother came to Ravane. He could have started a new life and been happy.
Antam are trained from childhood, yes? The butcher would have grown up only ever learning how to be a warrior, a conqueror.
So he invaded the city and turned into a monster, because his Tama never taught him how to do anything else.
He still had a choice. There is always a choice.
Alright, and the last one is Nev and Davrin. Alright. Nev and Davrin.
You would have let Sam walk.
If that's what he wanted, didn't seem right to make the decision for him.
Not sorry he stayed, though.
I would have been miserable if he left. You must be happy about it, too. Who would you spoil without a son around?
Spoil? That bird's spreading rumors about me again.
Speaking of, we almost forgot to pet him. That can't be. And, since I'm not doing it on purpose, but we should speak with Manfred I mean, it's because he's up there. I don't think of him and I don't see him. So let's play some. What is it called in English? I'm not quite sure what the English name for it is. It's like scissors, stones, paper. Paper, stone, scissors. Wait a second, let me think. Rock, paper, scissors. It's rock, not stone. Rock, paper, scissors. Alright then.
Tearstone Island. That's where Elganon and Gillenane will perform their ritual.
With an eclipse, those two can finish their dagger, then tear open the Fade. After that, we've witnessed the horrors Gillenane creates with even a trickle of the Blight. What happens with a flood?
Next eclipse is a month away. That's not a lot of time.
Getting past the Antom Navy won't be easy. They'll be on high alert.
We'd need our own fleet to get past them, which we don't have.
A dozen ships, a dozen fleets. Would that really change the odds against Elganon and Gillenane? By all rights, we should already be counted out of this fight. But look at us. We've made it this far. No one quits.
Damn right, kid.
A single boat can sneak past a blockade. We just need to find something that floats.
The Antam fleet may not spot us, but the gods see much farther.
Worse, they know about us specifically. They'll be waiting.
They're taking us seriously, which is flattering. And it can work in our favor.
Sounds like you have a plan.
Harding, reach out to our allies. Wardens, Veil Jumpers, all of them. Tell them to be ready to start swinging. We start enough fires, make some noise, and the gods will look everywhere for us. Except at their front door.
You've helped our allies, Rook. They're ready to return the favor.
That takes care of the approach. But what about when we get there? We'll have two gods waiting. Who knows how many Antom? We'll need to be at our best. Question is, we there yet?
We are ready as we'll ever be.
I'll send off messages to our allies. They'll be ready.
Alright.
What about the Inquisitor? I know she's busy fighting in the south, but this doesn't end until the gods are dead. She knows that.
Saving the world? Sounds like the Inquisitor.
Reach out to her. Morrigan, too. We could use their help.
Alright.
We're ready as we'll ever be. We need to make our move soon.
I agree.
Get some rest, and be ready.
Alright. Okay, when plans align. Starting this quest will lead to the end of the main story. Exactly what I was thinking about. So we need to go to Darktown and hopefully be able to upgrade the store. We need 400 points. I actually don't believe it, but how much do we have? 255. Ushamiasta, the achievement. Like bigger city in German. In English, I mean, sorry. My head is a bit... Okay, we still need 139 points to upgrade this one. That's gonna be tricky. Oh, actually, I can buy valuable items from this one as well. Let's do that. And then I might just go and check out the big cities again, just in case they have restocked. 60 points. We need 79 left. Okay. I will do my best to find more strength points, and I'll see you again in a second, exactly at this point. Okay, I was everywhere trying to buy some valuables, but it was not enough. I couldn't find enough valuables.
Why did they do it?
Sorry, I don't want you to talk now.
Make an entire copy of Weishausen.
The thing is,
Probably a memory of home.
God damn
It's
it.
the last thing they recalled before the Blight took over.
I don't need to hear you now.
They were trying to relive that life, but didn't know how.
Well, that's very, very creepy and also kind of makes sense in a weird way.
The joys of being a warden. survive the battle, and there's excitement to follow.
Are you done? Thanks. So what I want to say, I was checking every chest that I could break. If there was a valuable item, it was like every 10th or so. The merchants, they already had no valuables left because I bought them already. I even tried to fight a match in the Hall of Valor, but it doesn't give any valuables either. So I'm not able to buy enough valuables. I only get like 24 out of it. It bugs me because we only have 55 left, but I'm just out of options. I have no idea where I can buy more valuables. If they stock up with any merchants, we don't have the time to wait for it, so... Because we're already at the point of no return, so basically we're done. Just have to hope that 3 stars will be enough, even though it's not at 100%. Because every other faction is at 100%, as you can see here. So, yeah, we're good to go. Let's go and talk to Morrigan then. We're finally there. Let's get this started. Are you sure? This will start your final adventure and permanently cut off all incomplete and undiscovered quests. It's good that we have all side quests done. If you're confident that you've prepared your allies enough to face the gods, take the fight to Elganon and Gillenane. Heroes of the Veilguard, many companions have overcome their personal struggles and will face the coming battles with confidence. Allied strength. With your help, most allies will support you from a position of strength. Well, if Minrathus is not helping me, it's probably because I didn't help them. But I think for the level I've reached with them, 3 stars should at least be good enough. I think there shouldn't be a difference between that and 100%, but I guess I will check that when I'm done with the game. For now, I will have to let it surprise me. Let's go.
Events are weaving together quickly now, Rook. For good or ill, the field shall be decided soon. I received Harding's missive. Your plan is sound. Indeed, although she requires a few days to set events in motion. Time is needed to allot her responsibilities to those who are capable of managing them. Once settled, she has pledged herself to your cause. The snake's head must be severed, else the body simply grows anew. And what of your other allies? Will they also be ready? There is no room left for doubt or hesitation.
Only one of us has a fragment of a god inside them, Mythal.
I carry only her memories, not her strength, nor her capacity for strategy.
Well, either way, our allies will be ready.
As they must be. There will not be another opportunity to foil the schemes of Elganon and Gillenane. If we fail in this, they gain all that is needed to reshape the world in their twisted image. The evil put into place with the aid of their Arnhem servants at Tearstone will cover the entire world.
Look, the gods can't blight the world without their dagger. And they can't finish their dagger until the Eclipse, which isn't for another.
Well, that doesn't sound too good. Okay, they made it happen now.
Elganon.
While you gather your people, I will find the Inquisitor. And Rook, I wish you great luck.
Elganon just caused an eclipse. The gods can finish their dagger. We need to move now.
But we were supposed to have weeks to prepare.
How much time do we actually have?
It's not weeks, I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
The eclipse is slowly forcing an alignment between the stars and powerful currents in the Fade.
Which means what?
I'm afraid we've only a few hours until the gods complete their dagger.
Yeah.
Lucanus is right. We have to go now.
No time to scrape up an army, even if we had one.
You think we're enough?
What will we be facing on the island?
There's gonna be blight crap.
And where there's blight, darkspawn.
Right. Tearstone Island's also crawling with the entire Antom army.
They've had time to prepare. It'll be brutal.
So will the gods. We're walking right into their lair.
We may not all make it out again.
Well, at least we'll be together, yeah.
There is no one else I'd rather do this with. No one. So let's stop the gods. Whatever it takes.
We're with you. The gods won't leave that island.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Then we leave as soon as we can.
Alright. The
I
Shadowed
should talk
Sun.
with Nev before we leave. See how she's doing.
Oh yeah, of course. Finally have a romance scene, I guess. So, let's do that. Probably be the last... Wow. Last opportunity. That looks amazing, I gotta say.
Manifestation.
Alright. I thought there wouldn't be anything, but I wanted to check anyways. Alright. Wow. Inbred everything.
Not taking a break? It's our last chance before.
I'll get to it. The gods are rushing this. Rushing us.
You're worried.
Maybe.
Oh, you're not sure. I'm sure. Can't stop thinking about it either.
Aren't we a pair?
When this is over.
Don't.
Don't what?
Talk about after.
Well,
Something's wrong. And it's not just the gods.
Well, look who's got the read on me.
You want to tell me the rest?
The job? I know one will get me eventually, but you... I can't think about after and you. Not when... If something happens.
Nev.
Oh, I knew you were trouble.
yeah.
It's one lucky break and close call after another, and you... I let myself... When do the tables turn, Rook? Because they do. They always...
So we flip the table. Hold out for the lucky break.
And if the last break was our last?
I'll find a way to make one happen. You know I'll try.
Maybe that's what scares me.
It's okay to be scared.
Well, trouble. I'm terrified.
Well, that wasn't as romantic.
Nev, we're gonna be...
That
We should
wasn't
talk
as...
with Varric too.
Yeah.
Get any last advice for killing a god.
I wanted to say, it wasn't as romantic as I thought it would be. Like, considering, if I compare it to Mass Effect 2, I know Mass Effect 2 is a much superior game, but I just mean, like, because a lot of things here are supposed to be inspired by Mass Effect 2. That was definitely not as in Mass Effect 2, because in Mass Effect 2, no matter who you romanced, you got together with them before the end. At least before the point of no return mission.
Varric, I hope I'm not interrupting whatever you're doing.
Take a deep breath.
The gods changed all the rules. We're going in blind. The whole team is pretty sure we're going to die. And they might be right.
Weird shit is happening. Of course the team's on edge. It's not a personal failing for you to be scared either.
Well, let's give me your advice, Varric.
I don't know how to carry this weight, Varric.
No one does. This job was always going to call for someone who could improvise. You're on this team for a reason too, you know.
Well, that's true. I guess Rook is the best in improvising.
I think the world deserves more than me leading the charge. But I'll think about what you said.
Go on. You know where to find me if you need me.
Well, let's not keep the gods waiting.
Okay, Isle of the Gods. Ah, I thought it was not selected yet. Of course it was.
Allies from Ravane to Navarra now. If the enemy makes a move, they'll see it.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, Neff is here. Let's go to her. See what she's doing there. Before we head on. Just can't... This is just... I mean, it can't look like this every time, but it looks so good.
Rook, hey.
Hey. You don't have anything to say? Apparently not. Alright, if that's the case, then... I guess I have to go to the Illuvian, yeah. Alright, I mean, I tried. Alright then. Let's see. Isle of the Gods. Stop the Gods ritual. Use the Lighthouse Illuvian to go to Tearstone Island. With the Elven Gods ready to complete their dagger, the team must launch a desperate attempt to kill Gillenane. Start the quest.